What if I told you that the world's oldest cat lived long enough to see the moon landing, the fall of the Berlin Wall, and the creation of the internet? It's true, one cat didn't just live a long life, she lived an insanely long one. We are talking about reaching, what some estimate, to be the equivalent of 168 human years. That cat, a regular tabby from Austin, Texas, lived to be an unbelievable 38 years old. Just to put that in perspective, your average indoor cat lives for about 13 to 17 years. This wasn't just a record, it was a phenomenon. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on the stories of the most ancient felines on Earth. We'll get to know Creme Puff, the 38-year-old legend, and other feline record breakers. Most importantly, we'll reveal the secrets their owners claimed were behind their amazing longevity. Secrets that might just help you give your own cat a longer, healthier life. Before we get started, consider subscribing to our pet-loving community for more extraordinary facts about amazing cats, insights, and fascinating news stories from around the world. When you talk about cats living forever, one name always comes up: Creme Puff. Born on August 3, 1967, she lived until August 6, 2005, a mind-blowing 38 years and 3 days. That feat earned her the undisputed Guinness World Records title for the oldest cat ever, a record that still stands today. Creme Puff was owned by a plumber from Austin, Texas named Jake Perry, who seemed to have a magic touch when it came to raising super senior cats. Her life stretched across a staggering amount of human history. But what really gets people talking is her diet, which was, let's just say, very unique. Perry said he fed his cats a breakfast of dry cat food, but with some very human extras: eggs, turkey bacon, broccoli, and even coffee with heavy cream. And every 2 days he'd give them an eyedropper full of red wine, believing it circulated the arteries, as he explained one day. Now, before you go pouring a Merlot for your cat mittens, it's really important to know that vets say caffeine and alcohol are toxic to cats and should be avoided. But here's where the story gets weird. Jake Perry was also the owner of another record holder, a cat named Grandpa Rex Allen. Grandpa, a Sphinx Devon Rex cross mix, lived to be 34 years old and 2 months, before passing away in 1998. The fact that two of the world's oldest cats in history lived in the same house with the same owner is just almost unbelievable. But some cats become legends for reasons other than pure age. Take Frank and Louie, another feline record holder, a Janus cat from Massachusetts, lived to the longest ever recorded age of 15 years and 87 days with a rare medical condition. This cat was born in 1999 with 2 faces, which is caused by a rare genetic mutation called craniofacial duplication, also known as diprosopis. Animals born with this condition rarely survive for more than a few days. Frank and Louie was born with 1 brain, but had 2 faces, 2 mouths, 2 noses, and 3 blue eyes. Their owner, Stevens, described Frank and Louie's temperament as very, very laid back, not afraid of people, friendly, and he's actually more of a dog than a cat, he explained. Frank and Louie like to walk on a leash and love to hop in the car for a long ride. The Guinness Book of World Records named him the longest surviving Janus cat in 2012. Sadly, he passed away in December 2014 from cancer. His story remains an incredible testament to survival. Perry didn't just focus on food, he built a kitty wonderland for his pets. He turned his garage into a movie theater that played nature documentaries for them. He built climbing structures on the walls and a screened-in outdoor patio so they could safely experience the world. His home was a cat paradise designed to keep them active and engaged. This mix of a wild diet and a 5-star environment makes Creme Puff's story one of the most fascinating case studies in animal longevity. Other record breakers include Scooter, a 30-year-old Siamese from Mansfield, Texas, who was the new oldest living cat. Born March 26, 1986, Scooter lived with his owner Gail Floyd, who was there the day her kitten was born, and he's been right by her side ever since. Scooter traveled to 45 of the 50 U.S. states with pet parent Gail and often visited the nursing home where Gail's mom lives. Unfortunately, Scooter went missing in October 2016 after he ran outside and was never seen or heard from again. His owner said he likely crossed over the Rainbow Bridge as she broke the news in a heartbreaking Instagram post. While impressive, Scooter's record is still quite short of the oldest cat ever, Creme Puff of Austin, Texas, who lived to be 38 years 3 days, more than double the average life expectancy of the feline species. Scooter, snagged the record title from 27-year-old Corduroy from Sisters, Oregon, who was born August 1, 1989, and sadly perished December 2016. Creme Puff's record is history, but the title of the world's oldest living cat has a more recent champion. Meet Flossie. She was born December 29, 1995. In November 2022, Guinness World Records crowned her the world's oldest living cat when she was just shy of her 27th birthday, and in a January 2024 article, her owner confirmed she was still going strong at 28 years old. That's roughly 120 in human years. Flossie, a lovely brown and black cat from the UK, has had a life of constant change. She was adopted as a stray kitten back in 1995 and lived with her first owner for 10 years until they passed away. She was then taken in by her owner's sister for another 14 years, until that owner also passed away. After a short time with another family member, at the age of 26, she found herself in the care of the charity Cats Protection. It can be tough for senior cats to find a new home, but Flossie's story has a happy ending. She was adopted by Vicky Green, a woman with a soft spot for older felines. Vicky says that even though Flossie is deaf and can't see very well, she's still playful, curious, and loves affection. She's happiest with a good meal and a warm blanket, proving that age is just a number when you have a stable, loving home. She is still alive as of this recording and will be 30 years old later this year in December 2025. And Flossie isn't the only living legend. The title for the oldest living cat siblings belongs to Billie and Buffy in the UK, who reached a combined age of 44 years and 54 days as of May 28, 2025. Wow, are you blown away yet? Tell us about it in the comments. Flossie's story is a beautiful reminder that senior cats have so much love to give and deserve a safe, comfortable place to spend their golden years. Her incredible age isn't credited to bacon and wine, but to the steady care and love she's received her whole life. The stories of Creme Puff, Grandpa Rex Allen, Flossie, Scooter, Billie and Buffy, Corduroy and Frank and Louie are not only amazing, but they also give us real clues about how to care for our own pets. If you're feeling inspired and want more practical tips to help your cat live a long and happy life, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We're all about celebrating our incredible animal friends and giving them the best life we can. So, what's the real magic behind a 38-year-old cat? Was it Jake Perry's strange breakfast menu, or is there a lot more to this story? While the stories are fun, years of veterinary research point to a few key things that have a proven impact on a cat's lifespan. First up, and this is probably the biggest one, the indoors versus outdoors debate. The evidence is overwhelming. Indoor cats live much, much longer. A strictly indoor cat lives, on average, 14 years or more, with many reaching 20. But for outdoor cats, the average lifespan plummets to just 2 to 5 years. The outdoors is full of dangers from cars, predators, parasites, and even diseases from fighting other animals. Keeping your cat inside is one of the most effective things you can do to protect them. Next, let's talk about spaying and neutering. This simple procedure can add years to a cat's life. Studies show sterilized cats live significantly longer. For females, it eliminates the risk of uterine and ovarian cancers. For males, it removes the risk of testicular cancer and reduces their urge to roam and fight, which means fewer injuries and infections. Third is nutrition and weight. While Creme Puff's diet makes for a good story, it's not something to copy. What vets do agree on is a balanced, high-quality diet that's right for their species. Cats are carnivores. They need meat-based protein. Many experts also stress the importance of wet food, since cats naturally get most of their hydration from their meals and don't have a strong thirst drive. Good hydration is key for healthy kidneys. Just as important is keeping them at a healthy weight. Obesity in cats is a huge problem that can lead to diabetes, arthritis, and other issues that severely shorten their lives. Fourth, you can't ignore good old genetics. Just like with people, some of it is written in their DNA. Certain breeds, like the Siamese and Manx, are known to live longer on average. But mixed-breed cats often get the benefit of hybrid vigor, which just means their diverse genes can make them less prone to some of the hereditary diseases found in purebreds. You can't change your cat's genes, but knowing their background can help you and your vet watch out for specific health risks. Finally, there's proactive health care and a stimulating home. A low-stress environment that keeps a cat mentally and physically active is huge. That means providing toys that let them hunt, cat trees for climbing, and safe spots to watch the world go by. Combine that enrichment with regular vet checkups for vaccinations, dental care, and early disease detection, and you've got a solid foundation for a long, healthy life. Senior cats especially benefit from checkups twice a year to screen for common issues like kidney disease and high blood pressure. The reality is, most of us won't have a cat that breaks a world record. Creme Puff was an anomaly, a 1 in a billion feline. But her story, and the story of long-lived cats like Flossie, aren't just for the record books. They show us that the upper limits of a cat's life might be far beyond what we thought was possible. While we can't bottle whatever magic Jake Perry had, we can focus on the proven factors in our control. By keeping our cats indoors, spaying or neutering them, feeding them a high-quality, high-moisture diet, managing their weight, and staying on top of vet care, we're giving them the absolute best shot at a long and vibrant life. And the science of feline longevity is always moving forward. New research is helping us understand the genetic markers of healthy aging in cats, promising a future where we can give our pets even more personalized care to help them stick around even longer. In the end, giving our cats a longer life comes down to a few simple things: a safe home, proactive healthcare, great nutrition, and a whole lot of love. The incredible lives of Creme Puff, Flossie, and Billie and Buffy show us the amazing possibilities. But the real secret is in the daily commitment we make to their happiness and well-being. Every purr, every cuddle, every playful pounce is precious. And by applying these lessons, we can hope to make those moments last as long as possible. What's the oldest cat you've ever known? Share your stories and any longevity secrets you have in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Watch our weird pet behavior playlist next. See you in the next video.